We are in the car here with my policy director, Brian Barnhill, my communications director, Quantez Presley,
How you doing?
Officer Bacon. And we're on our way to the Wayne County Juvenile Detention Center. This will be our follow-up trip. I went as part of the men's group in my church. Was able to connect with several young men who were there. I was sitting at a table with 3 carjackers. They were all like 14 and 15. But one of them wrote me, basically said, hello, Mr. Pugh. Please help me turn my life around. He says, put your trust in me to make me a better man. Can you find a way to help me become a police officer? That is my goal. And then the accompanying card that he sent me says, thank you for coming in and opening up my eyes, because now I'm ready to turn my life around, because God sent you as a messenger for me. So you never know what kind of impact.
Wow, how did that make you feel?
Lord, that was deep. That was deep.
Yeah.
I mean, when you go, you just go to give some inspirational speech and leave, not knowing that you planting seeds, or that this was just maybe the message that somebody needed to do what's right. So I wrote him back a letter, but he also included his grandmother's name and phone number, and he asked me could he work for me after he gets out. He gets out, in a couple of months. So, well, you're damn right he can work for me, but I'm setting some guidelines. I mean, the letter that I wrote to him said that, I'm proud of you for improving your life, but you cannot disappoint me, and that we need you to step up and stay up, and so he and I are going to work on a letter that he's going to write to the man that he carjacked, and to tell him that he is sincerely apologetic for what he did. And now you know where we're going, right? We're going right there.
Oh, it's right over this hand?
Yep.
Get back up.
But at any rate, we, this young man is begging for a chance to come back to this community to serve us. And so as a young man who bought a gun on the street, put a gun to somebody's head, and took the car so that he can sell the car for money, but he realizes what he did wrong and that there are other legitimate ways to make money, then I want to assist in that. I want to make sure that he understands what he did wrong, stays out of that situation, and never allows himself to be in that situation again where he cannot make money legitimately. Whether we instill in him, me and the other young men on my staff, instill in him the importance of not only working for somebody else, being a good employee, but learning to be an employer, and learning to be a responsible young man who has other obligations to this community besides just, staying out of trouble, but
So
also giving back.
that was one young man. So I mean,
Right.
what can you do to make sure that other young men don't fall into the same trap?
Well, I have a dynamic staff of young men and young women, and so those visits, the one visit we did to the Wayne County Juvenile Detention Center, I will continue doing those with my church, the men's group in my church. But that has inspired me to allow the young men on my council staff and I once a month to go visit with these young men at the Wayne County Juvenile Detention Center, and also once a month me and the women on my staff will go visit the young ladies at the Wayne County Juvenile Detention Center, because all of these young people are coming back to our neighborhoods, to our homes and families and schools, So it's important that we make the connection now while they're still in, and get the buy-in now while they're still in there, to say when you come out, we're expecting you to be different. We're expecting you to be more responsible young ladies and more responsible young men. We need not be afraid of you. We want to see you as a partner, as a little brother, a little sister, a son or a daughter, but somebody who is going to make this community better. And so that's why I'm going. I mean, there is nothing more important. There are no ordinances that I pass, there are no resolutions that I pass that are any more important than this. Approving the budget is not more important than this. This is how you prevent crime. This is how you grow leaders. This is how you improve a community. That's why I'm doing this. So, Jeremiah is a very important member of this community, and he needs to know that. He needs to know that, it's right here. He needs to know that we need him. And so that's why I'm coming. Now, this is an unannounced visit, so we may not be able to get in to see him because they have a 24-hour rule. However, we certainly want to talk to the director of this facility to let them know that we're going to be here once a month to grow leaders and plant seeds of improvement, and to empower and engage these young people and change them, really. So we're here. I guess we can go ahead. This is the Wayne County Juvenile Detention Center, a place where a lot of young people who did not get the right opportunities ended up.
And just remember, you don't have to be the council president in order to help change someone's life.
That's right. Say it again. I love that. What did he say?
I'll help you out.
You don't have to be council president to help change someone's life.
That's right. Do you agree?
I do.
He talks so much. Don't be fooled by that.